How can you grow sales when your price is the highest in the top 20 in the niche? This is the question I'm going to answer today. We're looking at the home brew kit, and this one is definitely an expensive one. We're looking at $150 version. The average price on the market, even though there is no average price because everyone sells slightly different version of the product, still it's around like $50 or $60. So this brand is already doing quite a good job. They're number 16 in the subcategory, but I think that by improving the images and your sponsored product strategy, you can squeeze even more sales than you have right now. So let's take a look. The first thing that I want to mention here is the images, and just quickly glancing through, I can see that, the images were done, they were prepared. They can see the whole kit over here and over here. So like what's included and what's included right here. So it kind of gives understanding of what's in this kit, but that's all, right? I don't see any other messages other than 100% satisfaction guarantee, and then you have like a 7 days a week support, which is great, but this is definitely not the main and the only message that you want to provide here. So right from the start, I can say that this brand needs to do more lifestyle images and more infographics, right? And when I say infographics, it is when you communicate some messages about your products in the images, right? I have found a couple of interesting examples in the same niche. So we can just take a look at how some of the best competitors are currently differentiating their images. So this one is a hard cider kit. Situated in the same category. You can see there are multiple different kits over here, and all of them have different images, by the way. We can start with anyone. Honestly, anyone I think is fine. So what I like about this image is that they show all that's included on the first image over here. On the second one, I like the overall graphics on this image, right? I can see the logo, I can see the box. This image specifically is about how this brand donates to the specific charity, right? So this is like a message that we're socially responsible, right? I don't think that you should include this message. So this one I really like. It is the whole kit shown with the arrows describing each item on its own, right? So we can see that we have like the transfer cubes, the glass carboy, dry Irish stout recipe kit over here, the box, the airlock, rubber stopper, and all of the things are marked. So you can visually look which items are included. In here, you could also do a similar image, and I mean, people who know will probably understand what these items are, but people who might know less but are still interested might not understand what's in this kit, right? So I think the first image that you can improve and do better with infographics is what's included in the kit. Secondly, you can see some specifics about the product that's included here. You can see some of the metrics definitions over here. Which hopes it is, right, the specialty of grains, if the malt, how the dry malt extract is. So in this case, it's dark, and which yeast was used specifically for this kit. Talking about this image, I don't like this image specifically because it's very small, the resolution is low, but the message that it sends and the information that it provides to the customer, I think is more valuable than what this example brand over here has. And the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, how to actually brew it. I really like how it was shown on this image over here. So this infographics image over here shows the apples, the cider, right? So you can kind of see what the product is going to be, and you can see a little bit of the information about the product itself and how you make a perfect drink and enjoy it year long. Also, there is a question of how much cider is it, and it says that this kit makes 3 1-gallon batch of cider. That's the same as 10 swing top bottles per batch, right? So that's That's quite a lot of cider, right? And you can understand it right away from the second image over here. What's included even better than the previous example, it uses only graphics and it's all in green because this product is about green hard cider. Over here, we have 4-step process. I really love it. We can see the beer glass over here, or the cider glass, the cider in it, 4-step with graphics and supporting colors of green. This is also really good. This is, I think, is a really good image. This is more like a lifestyle interactive image more than delivering any specific message, but the message it delivers actually is, you know, the whole point of brewing it yourself, right? So this message states that this kit will turn cider lovers into cider brewers. So this actually like an experience, an additional experience for people who love cider. So like you can try this type of product. So this listing looks better. I can say that these images are perfect, but definitely they are much more informative. So for this listing, I can say that you guys could implement at least 2 things. You could implement more graphic, engaging image about what's included. And you can also do the image about the steps, how it's done, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's done, right? I think maybe we can also quickly glance on the other listings of this brand. Over here, you can see pretty much similar images that we have seen for another variation here. 4-step showing this is good. This is I like, really like. So this is a lifestyle image that shows how the brewing process looks like. And you can see 2 people who are engaged on the kitchen drinking the beer at the same time while they brew it. And I mean, it's great. It's interactive, it's engaging. You could see yourself in the person who does the brewing on the image as well. So again, it shortens the path to the purchase. This brand specifically on multiple different listings does a good job telling a story, right? What is that? What is it? Why you want to try it? How it works and how it will look like, right? And how it will feel like. That's the story that this brand keeps telling here again and again and again. And your brand, unfortunately, currently doesn't tell any story other than this is a brewing kit and you will have 100% guarantee, right? That's all what your listing says. So I think by implementing it, the 3 or 4 new images, so 2 infographic images that I already mentioned, maybe 1 or 2 lifestyle images, maybe 1 lifestyle and infographics. So it's up to you. I'm pretty sure if you dig a little bit deeper, you will find many different messages that you want to communicate to your customer. So secondly, what I did a quick check of the current paid presence of your brand on Amazon right now for the most important keywords. We can quickly look at which sponsored rank you have and which organic rank you have. And I think for some of the major and biggest keywords in search volume for where you're ranking in top 20, you guys cover the bases, but there are some keywords missing. Specifically, I looked at brewing kit is actually not being covered, right? You can see like a couple other terms like brew kit over here, home brew kit, which is definitely relevant, but beer starting kit. These keywords are all not covered by your sponsored product strategy right now. But honestly, I really didn't want to talk about specific keywords. I just wanted to take a look at your listing versus this competitor listing over here, Mr. Beer. I used this listing to take a look at what they are doing and what numbers these guys have. And you can see that organically, they have pretty much the same amount of keywords as your listing has, about 1,200 keywords. But on the paid side, you can see that your listing currently covers only 230 keywords. That's not a lot, right? This listing has 620 keywords, so almost 2 times more, 3 times more than you currently have, right? So they just by pushing keywords on sponsored, being more strategical about which keywords they target and how, they're just covering much more keywords with their keyword distribution. So I definitely encourage you guys to take a look at your PPC strategy. If you do it internally and you don't have a freelancer or in-house person, seek a consulting or a guidance in terms of how to create and structure your campaigns better. And I'm pretty sure you can improve your performance on PPC if you do images and PPC and do it right. I am pretty sure your sales can just double on this listing. Thank you.